In the small town of Ravenwood, nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, there stood an old Victorian house with a dark secret. The house had been abandoned for years, with locals claiming it was haunted. Legends of strange sounds and eerie apparitions whispered through the town streets, but none were as chilling as the tale of the Darkened Cellar. The house, known as Blackwood Manor, had once been a grand residence, but time had worn it down, leaving it a crumbling, dilapidated structure. Its windows were broken, its walls covered in moss, and its once vibrant gardens were now overgrown with weeds. On a moonless night, a young woman named Emma found herself drawn to the foreboding manor. Fueled by curiosity and a touch of recklessness, she decided to investigate the rumors. She approached the house with trepidation, feeling a shiver run down her spine as she pushed open the creaking front door. Emma cautiously stepped inside, her footsteps echoing through the dusty hallways. The air was heavy with mustiness, and the silence seemed suffocating. With each step, she felt as though the house was watching, its walls closing in around her. Driven by a mix of fear and determination, Emma descended into the basement, where the infamous cellar lay. The air grew colder, and a faint smell of decay filled her nostrils. A dim, flickering light bulb dangled from the ceiling, casting eerie shadows on the walls. As Emma's eyes adjusted to the dimness, she noticed an ancient wooden door at the far end of the cellar. The door was covered in scratches and appeared to have been sealed shut for years. Intrigued, she approached it cautiously. Summoning her courage, Emma reached out to touch the door, feeling an icy chill course through her fingertips. She hesitated for a moment, questioning her decision, but her curiosity overcame her apprehension. With a deep breath, she pushed against the door, and it gave way with a loud creak. Inside, she discovered a small, forgotten room. Dust-covered furniture and forgotten relics adorned the space, frozen in time. But there was something else, a sinister presence that seemed to cling to the very air she breathed. As Emma ventured deeper into the room, her heart pounded in her chest. Suddenly, a gust of wind slammed the door shut, plunging her into darkness. Panic set in, and she fumbled for her flashlight, the beam casting a weak, trembling light. That's when she saw it, a flickering figure in the corner of the room, shrouded in shadows. Fear paralyzed her, as the figure slowly materialized into the form of a ghostly woman. Her eyes were hollow, her face etched with anguish. Emma felt a wave of sorrow wash over her, sensing the woman's torment. It was then she realized the truth: the ghostly figure was the spirit of the house's former owner, trapped in this cellar by a terrible secret. Driven by empathy, Emma reached out to the spirit, whispering words of comfort and understanding. In that moment, a burst of ethereal light enveloped the room, releasing the spirit from its torment. The ghostly figure vanished, leaving Emma standing alone in the darkened cellar. With a sense of relief, Emma made her way back to the surface, feeling a weight lift from her shoulders. The house seemed different now, as if the spirits within had found peace. Word of Emma's encounter spread through Ravenwood, and the legend of the Darkened Cellar transformed from a tale of fear to one of redemption. The old Victorian house, once shunned by the townsfolk, became a symbol of healing and forgiveness. To this day, Emma's story is told as a reminder that sometimes the darkest places hold the keys to unlocking lost souls, and that even in the depths of despair, there is hope for redemption. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel here at Tiny Tales for more short stories.